guys, and welcome to my channel. Hey guys, welcome to my next video. This one's not going to be anything super crazy. It's kind of just ultimately in this video, I'm going to be trying to get the car back to looking kind of like it did before I started doing all the work. So basically putting everything back on. I got a pulley installer so I can finally put the power steering pump on right. I got the bolts that I need to put the drive shaft on, you know, the new ones that have Loctite on it, and then these ones that don't. But I have them so I can put the drive shaft on, then I can put the pan hard bar on and the rear sway bar. So yeah, really I'm just trying to get the car back to where it originally was, just, you know, a little bit better off than it originally was. Also, unfortunately, our little attempt to fix the air intake did not work. The nozzle popped off again. I might try again just to see, but more likely than not, I'm just gonna have to get a new intake manifold, which sucks, but well, it's not the worst thing in the world. But before I started the video, I went ahead and put the CV bolts in the drive shaft. They fit great actually. The only thing that I'm struggling with are the top two because I can't get a wrench over there. So I have to find a way to turn it, and I think it's having difficulty because the brakes are like on there. So I gotta figure that out. But other than that, everything fits. So I'm gonna go ahead and get back down there and put these on. And after that, I'll have something else to cross off my list. After that, I'll probably hop out and put the power steering pump on and put the serpentine belt on, and I'll see where that takes me. Anyway, I guess I'm done rambling again. Let me get to work. Is there anything you'd like to add, dear?
About what?
Putting the drive shaft all the way on, and then the power steering pump on fully, and you broke my air intake manifold, so I gotta buy a new one.
Well, I'm out here doing the oil change, so I gotta do an oil change on the truck.
On the truck?
Yeah, out there on the truck.
Out there
on
the
the
truck.
On the diesel.
It took a lot less time than anticipated, which means I'm starting to do something right, and you know, starting to figure this car thing out. But the used and functioning drive shaft is officially in. I never thought I'd see the day. And since it's in, look at that, not even 2 or 3 minutes into the video, and we are already marking something off the list. Boom. See, coming along. Slowly but surely, coming along. Next is hopefully that and that. We've got to install the power steering pulley, then all of the pulleys will be installed. I got this 13-piece remover kit. I'm not necessarily sure how it works, so I'm pretty sure this goes in the thing, and then maybe You just hammer it in. Yeah, I don't actually know, but I'm going to, I guess, do some research and find out. I mean, it's got to go in. Ooh, or maybe, and this is... Sorry for how grainy this looks. Here's what I think I'm supposed to do. I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to like twist this and that like opposite directions, and that should in turn push this on. I don't know. I guess we're gonna find out, and if I messed up, I will, well, we'll know. We'll know I messed up. Okay, it's on. So, hey Cash.
What up, though?
All right. That is what? Another thing off the list. Yay. Okay, next is serpentine belt. And then I'll call it for I just had it. Here's the belt. Should fit. Better fit. It's going in here. After a trip to the book and Google, because I couldn't find the diagram in the book. Then I went to Google. Then I found the diagram in the book. But I found it, and I have the serpentine belt on now, as the diagram said, which means that's another thing off the list. We are just speeding along. All right, so I have so far marked 3 things off of my list for today. I installed the drive shaft, I installed the serpentine belt, I installed all the pulleys, so I'm really happy with the progress that I made so far today. I am going out of town this weekend though, so I'm not going to be able to work on the car as much as I would like. So instead, I decided to finally focus a bit on the learning part of this channel. I don't know if you guys remember, but in the first video I said I really wanted this to be a space for people that don't really know much about cars or aren't really just starting out with cars and, you know, automotive performance. I wanted this to be a channel where you guys could get knowledge from what I've learned and, you know, not feel like you don't belong in the car community because you don't know anything. So I've learned a lot since I started working on this Mustang, and I would really like to share it with you guys. For this video, I'm going to be talking mostly about some news, current event kind of things that I've seen since working on this car, and it's mostly about sustainable racing, which is interesting. I'm a chemical engineering major with a focus on alternative energy and the environment, but I like race cars. So it's kind of a contradiction, but the idea of being a little more sustainable and environmentally friendly while I'm doing something like this is awesome. So I really do follow that. I wanted to make sure I gave you guys accurate information and wasn't just talking out of my butt. So I did take some notes. Nobody judge me. Yeah, so the first thing I wanted to talk to you guys about are about sustainable tires. So we all know one of the best parts about drifting is the smoke. And the smoke is just tire crap ton of tire being pushed out into the air. So the idea of having sustainable tires was really cool to me because I was kind of curious about what it meant. So Firestone in April, I think late April, announced that they were releasing a new sustainable Firehawk tire. Was the Firehawk? Yes. And they were releasing it for IndyCar. I'm not sure if they actually did it or not. This was a while ago that I found it in like June. So these sustainable tires come from Gursel plants. Gursel plants are native to the southwestern US. This is actually pretty cool because as of now, most of the rubber that we get come from rubber trees in Asia. So that whole transport and all of the emissions and greenhouse gases that come from that are gone if we use Gursel plants. Gursel plants also grow quickly, so we don't have to wait forever and a day to get rubber like you have to do for the rubber trees. I was really interested by this because I was curious about whether that was the sustainable part of these tires. Most, if not all, tires come from a natural source. The rubber tree is a tree. Gursel plant is a plant. Natural rubber is biodegradable. Even tires are biodegradable, but the vulcanization process is what causes them to take longer to degrade. The vulcanization process is what makes those bonds in rubber stronger. That's why your tires don't just dissipate after you get some heat in them. It takes a little bit longer. That's why you got to heat them up. Now, if there was a way, and I don't think there is, but it would be really nice if there was a way to vulcanize tires differently so that when they were done, they could either be devulcanized or anything of the sort, just so they could degrade quicker. That would be really awesome. So I highly doubt that that's what this is. It's great that we're taking steps towards sustainability, but I'm curious to see if there's anyone who's looking into devulcanization of tires. We'll have to see. The next thing that I wanted to talk to you guys about that I only found out about recently because of actually Cash's best friend is Hyundai's new hydrogen fuel cell powered passenger truck SUV. That is incredible for me. I've been a voucher for hydrogen fuel cells for several years now, but I didn't think it would get to a passenger vehicle this soon because the only hydrogen fuel cells that have been known to work are really big, really heavy, and are only really useful for like cargo trucks that go to and from small areas. Like, they work great in Europe. In the US, I didn't see it working out very much. Like, their mileage just isn't great, but it is zero emissions. So I'm very curious to see how Hyundai made their hydrogen fuel cells so compact. Like, of course they're not going to tell us, but I'm really, really curious and low-key blown away. I kind of wanted to do it, but the fact that I don't have to is a huge weight off my shoulders. Yeah, the other thing is I wonder cost-wise how they did it, because if they were able to do this, I don't imagine that they did it cheaply, which is a really big problem when it comes to renewable energy powered vehicles at this point, because most of them aren't cheap. So it's considered a luxury vehicle, and then people like me can't afford it despite how much we would love to do better for the environment. It's honestly where the Mach-E did really well. They made it about the regular price of a passenger car, and yeah. So I'm curious to see what this Nexo, the Hyundai Nexo is, or how it's gonna look, or how much it's gonna cost, and really how they did it. Because hydrogen, in my opinion, is the next big renewable energy. We had solar, it was great. We had piezoelectric that didn't really take off as much as I think it should have. I mean, now we have hydrogen. So I'm really, really excited and really looking forward to seeing how that went, or how that goes. Yeah, that's kind of all that I've seen so far. If there's anything that you guys have seen that I haven't spoken about, please let me know. What are you guys' thoughts? How do you feel about sustainable racing? Or what do you guys want to see? What are you worried about? Oh, let me know. Let's start a conversation. Anyway, it's kind of all I got for this video. It was short and sweet, and we actually made not crazy progress, but progress anyway. I'm excited to see what we do next. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, hit the like button, leave a comment, and don't forget to subscribe. Set your notifications so you know when I drop a video, usually every Monday at 6 p.m. Alright, that's all I got for this video, and I will see you in the next one.